Good morning and welcome back to the Now Morning Show, your Tobago Thursday edition, and it's giveaway time. The ultimate Tobago wedding planning experience takes place in Tobago this Saturday at Mount Irving Bay Resort. Love in Tobago, the wedding experience, will showcase what the island's wedding industry stakeholders and the island has to offer. And to tell us all about it this morning, we are joined by co-founders of Love in Tobago, Mr. Neve McKenzie, who is also the owner of I4 Design Floral and Events, as well as Sandy Sardina Almandos, the owner of Wed Tobago and Daisy's Flower Shop, as well as co-founder of Love in Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the Now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us in the middle of wedding season, because we know from June all the way to we are talking wedding planning, and some people still endeavor to do that themselves. So first off, who contacted who and said, let's join forces and make this happen? Was it you, Neve, or was it Sandy?
I can't remember. Sandy, was it you? I can't remember. I think we had a discussion. We had a discussion in terms of after from what do you call it? We had in Tobago Sandy from tourism.
That makes sense.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Well, we know Tobago is a grand destination for weddings, so I imagine any sort of tourism-centric expo or event would trigger the thought. It makes sense now, but I'm glad that you guys collaborated, because Love in Tobago is putting a lot at the fingertips of every wedding planner or even bride and groom who might take up the option of planning themselves. Now, in terms of what it entails, Sandy, give me a little bit of an overview of what exactly is Love in Tobago.
So, Neve and I did join forces. We decided that definitely to work together and to collaborate and put Tobago first and foremost in the minds of any bride seeking a destination wedding. That was really our goal. And that collaboration continued. We first did it in 2019, and it was really a collaboration of vendors coming together to showcase exactly what Tobago has to offer, how it can be stress-free, how easy it can be to have your dream wedding in Tobago.
Good. Now, because of that continued collaboration, we will encourage viewers to get ready to call, pay attention to the conversation, because we are doing ticket giveaways this morning on number 6224010, so that they'll call in and answer a simple question to win themselves tickets to the event happening at Mount Irving Bay. For now, though, I'm continuing the conversation because, Neve, in terms of what couples will look for from this particular event, or Tobago weddings altogether, tell me a little bit as to what they can expect.
Okay, they'll be able to expect trends of 2025, also food tasting, cake tasting, bar tasting, fashion, and trends that are happening now and trends that are happening for the future.
I like that. Now, it means, like I said, that the bride and groom themselves could do the planning, or, of course, wedding planners and other persons who are involved in the industry can come in for some insight, it sounds. Let's talk a little bit about being a part of it. Are all your vendors already booked up, or is there still room for people to join the fray?
No, we are booked. We are booked, and we're having to actually tell people, no, not this year. They can look forward to next year. But we are booked solid in terms of vendors, and we just can't wait to exhibit and showcase what Love in Tobago has to offer.
Now, I understand there is a dress code for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the dress code, Sandy?
Elegantly casual, but it's an all-white event. So we expect them to come out in their favorite all-white, because it's going to be an occasion. When you think about weddings, you think about the bride wearing white. We're giving everyone an opportunity to come out in their white, and it's all white.
Now, as far as the actual event goes, do we have a registration process for patrons who want to, well, participate? Not necessarily vendors, but persons who want to see, sample, and enjoy.
No, it's really easy. Tickets are available at Island Tickets, at I for Design Floral and Events, and at Daisy's Flower Shop. And there's even the opportunity to come on the day at 3 p.m. to Mount Irving Bay Resort and purchase tickets.
Right. Now, this morning, we're
I
reminding
think
our Sorry, go right ahead.
Anika, I think one additional thing is that there will be a registration at Love in Tobago for couples, engaged couples, because we have some fantastic prizes. Some of which will be like honeymoons, discounts on your services. So you have to be an engaged couple or have been married in 2024 or 2025 in order to entitle yourself to those prizes.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So the actual attendees, you're just getting the tickets online. But in terms of registering, when you get to the event, as a couple, you have the chance to win even more. Yeah? Making sure I get it right. Now, as I'm speaking of winning or the chance to win, I'm reminding our callers 6224010 is our number, as you have the chance to call in to get tickets to head to, well, Love in Tobago. That means you probably should be in Tobago already and want to be able to attend the event happening on Saturday, where you can get some giveaways and samples, and if you're an engaged couple, perhaps get even more. So, Neve, I'm coming back into your conversation because there's also Bogo to the, well, the To Tobago, Tobago, I want to make sure I say it right, promotion. Give me the distinction. What are we talking about?
So actually, we have different tiers. We have $200 for couples, $150 for singles, and then we have a bride squad for $500 for 6 persons.
Oh, I like that. A bride squad. So if a good maid of honor is deciding to come through and try to help, or I like that. That's a good vibe. So in terms of locations, though, apart from online, remind me of where we can get those tickets.
Okay, so you can get it at Daisy's Flower Shop. You can get it at I for Design Flower Shop. Also, you can get it at online.
Island e-tickets.
Island e-tickets. Island e-tickets, yeah.
Sounding good. Now, in terms of these sorts of collaborative efforts, it means that, as you said, you had to turn away people this year. We're looking forward to another around the same time next year, perhaps?
We'll have to look at how this goes. Our first one, we did it in April, so it was kind of, I think, right after Easter. We tried for a later part of the year, and then we'll have to basically evaluate which option has given us the greatest turnout and the greatest results to determine when the next one will be. It definitely is next year. It's just a matter of what month.
I was just going to say, so what I'm hearing is next year for sure, when is what we need to find out. And that's fair, because as we were seeing, this happens, peak season for weddings are a particular time of year, but people get married all through the year. And apparently somebody from Valencia wants a chance to win tickets to head to Love in Tobago. So Valencia caller, good morning and welcome to the Now.
Good morning.
Are you ready to win?
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask one simple question. I'm asking, where will Love in Tobago be held this year?
I don't have an idea. Can you give me a hint?
So in that case, we're going to give somebody else a chance to call and win. But I don't want to be running out of time. Before I forget, Sandy and Neve, if it is that we were looking to come to this event, Neve, I'll start with you. Tell me 3 things that we can look out for, that we can hold in mind when planning for our big day, please. We'll start with Neve and we'll go to Sandy next.
So I would say basically food tasting. That's one. Well, the main thing for the bride is cake. You have the cake tasting as well. And also photography as well, which is one of the main things as well, will be there for sure.
Nice. Yeah. Sandy, top 3 from you.
Florals. So I think that outside of the bride being absolutely beautiful on her day, the element that is always captured in probably the first couple of pictures that a bride and groom will release is the bridegroom and her bouquet. So you could look forward to seeing beautiful bouquets from both Ivy Design and Daisy's Flower Shop. We have a Marada fashion, so it's not just for the bride. In this case, grooms matter too, and we've taken that in full account with having Ecliffe, Eli, and Dow. And then we also have some honeymoon fashion with Richard Noel and Fluorescent Black. And then the food, we have fantastic catering. We have from Tobago, we have Artfully Delicious, we have Food Lingo Chef Debbie Sardina, my sister. We have Kerry's Nice and Sweet. And then, as Neve said, we have cakes. So it's going to be fantastic.
It sounds that way. So let me say thank you very much for joining us this morning to keep us in the know. And best of luck on Saturday at Mount Irvin as we get ready to share love in Tobago. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, we take a break. We keep the love going here on the Now Morning Show after these messages.